And somebody out there right now is going through something difficult, something traumatic, man. Something that's so frustrating that you thought about giving up. But I'm here to tell you, man, do not give up. Everything that you're going through, everything that right now is frustrating you, that's challenging, is designed to make you better and to build you up ultimately in the person that God has prepared you to be, who is preparing you to be. Look, I'm going to tell you this, man. Romans 8:28. What it says is, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Right? It said all things, not just the fun things or the exciting things. It's the bad things, the ugly things that make you cry, things that make your heart hurt, things that give you spiritual, physical, mental pain. Those things too. Everything is designed for the good of those who love the Lord, and that's you. Man, you can't see it right now because you're right there in it. But you will see.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
At the end of it, man.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
And God's purpose for you and why you went through what you went through it and how it benefits you, how you're not the same person you were at the beginning as you are now. Check this out, man. One of my friends called me. We used to work out every day for about 2 years. He quit working out about 2 years ago. He's a successful entrepreneur, but he wanted to get a regular job to get insurance, things like that for him and his child. No problem. So he's been working out there for 2 years. Well, anyway, he called me yesterday and told me that he got into a terrible wreck. Someone ran a red light, T-boned him, man, hit him so hard that put him in the hospital, knocked him out unconscious. He didn't know where he was at. Now, he had his 14-year-old daughter. They had just celebrated her birthday. He was taking her home. I thank God nothing happened to her. But anyway, he woke up in the hospital not knowing where he was, what was going on, or what had happened. After he did come to and find out that his kid was fine, the doctors informed him that he had 4 broke ribs. Okay? So they treated him for a couple of days and sent him home. Now, while he's home, later on in the afternoon, he gets a knock at the door. It's the ambulance people and the police. And they say, hey, look, sir, you need to come back to the hospital immediately. He didn't know what was going on. They said, we'll tell you when we get to the hospital. So when he got to the hospital, the doctors informed him that because he had broke ribs, they did MRIs and x-rays. They found that he had a golf ball-sized tumor on one of his kidneys. That's right. So they did immediate surgery, robotic surgery, to remove the tumor and part of his kidney to make sure that he didn't have any residual cancerous parts left. Now, here's the moral of the story: is what you thought would be a terrible thing, and by itself it would be a bad thing. He got into a car wreck, knocked him unconscious, broke his ribs. But here's the thing: if he didn't get into that car wreck that was bad enough for him to require going to the hospital and getting an x-ray, he would never have known that he had that cancerous tumor on his kidney, and he would not have got it removed, and he would have probably, the doctor said, would have had like 2 more years left to live. So what seemed like a bad thing initially, because a car wreck is never good, but what seemed like a bad thing ended up being a blessing in disguise, because that led way to the doctors finding out that he had this tumor that they relieved, they got out of him. Now, if he wouldn't have got it out of him, he'd have had about 2 years left to live, man. But because he quit working out with me, because he decided to get a job with insurance, medical benefits, it caused him to basically do his job. The surgery would have cost about $250,000. Cost him $400 out of pocket. Man, ain't got good. My point is, man, what we think is bad, or what we think is a bad situation, you don't know enough about the situation. Only God knows, man. You don't have to have all the answers. Just have faith in the one that does. So what seems to be a bad thing, you don't know enough, man. So stay positive, stay focused, and just keep on keeping on, keep serving, keep believing in the Lord and having faith, man. You'll see ultimately everything is working out to make you better and to make you ultimately the person that God designed you to be, man. Don't give up. Keep pushing. It's just work, baby. Let's go.